going on, Brownie Bros? It is Big Time Brownie here. I just want to first of all say thank you guys so much for the amount of support you guys have been showing me. I am just always and constantly floored by how amazing our community is, how much we've grown in just the last couple of months. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are all staying safe and, you and your families are all healthy. If you guys do want to continue supporting in other ways, please go check out our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BigTimeBrownie. I stream there every single day at 3 p.m. You can also join our Discord and hang out with all the other Brownie Bros. There's a link to that in the description. And finally, go out to our website, BigTimeBrownie.com, and then you can go to our merch store as well. That is BigTimeBrownie.com/merch. There's a link to that in the description as well. Everything is marked down at least 20%. So if that's something that you want, if you want to, rep the Brownie Nation or the Brownie fam, go ahead and do that. If not, totally okay. The best way, I always say the best way to support the channel is to watch and to interact and to share. So, yeah, if you guys know people who are also just bored and don't really have any shows to watch and who, like Pokemon or like Zelda or whatnot, point them in our direction. Point them towards Big Time Brownie. But today we are playing Shared Power, which is an OM of the month on Pokemon Showdown. And basically what that means is that all 6 of these Pokemon share abilities. So all of them are going to have all of our abilities on the team. The catch is the Pokemon has to hit the field for the ability to activate. So for example, Gardevoir here, the first Pokemon on the screen, has Synchronize. We do have to hit the field in order to activate that Synchronize. I'm actually going to change this to a Focus Sash now that I'm thinking about it. So we're going to do that. So first up, we do have Gardevoir with our Synchronize with Hyper Voice, Psychic, Energy Bell, and Trick Room. We have our Berserk Drampa, so this raises our special attack by 1 when we are at 50% HP or below. We have our Punk Rock Toxtricity with Choice Specs, Boomburst, Overdrive, Volt Switch, and Sludge Wave. We have our Pixelate Sylveon with Leftovers, Hyper Voice, Mystical Fire, Calm Mind, and Substitute. We have our Bulletproof Como-O with Clanging Scales, Boomburst, Stealth Rock, Clangerous Soul, and finally we have our Regenerator Eldegoss with Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Rapid Spin, and Hyper Voice. So all of our normal type moves, once the ability is activated, Pixelate, will be turned into Fairy type moves and will be boosted by 1.2 power. So this Boomburst will be even stronger, and all the Boombursts again will be even more boosted and Hyper Voices from this ability, the Punk Rock. So, Drampa unfortunately loses its stab there and turns into Fairy, but it still should be super strong. The team is kind of weak to the team is kind of weak to Cloyster, but we don't see that right away, so I'm cool with that. So first up, we have Toxicroak, Darmanitan, Colossal, Golurk, Como, and Vikavolt. So we have Dry Skin plus Steam Engine, so that's super cool. It's a super cool combination. I've actually never seen that. Sheer Force. I don't remember what ability you are. Iron Fist, maybe. And then Bulletproof or Overcoat and Levitate. So I'm just going to lead Toxtricity here. And I'm actually going to go for the Volt Switch. He could just go hard and go, yeah, well, let's just ensure we get some Switch initiative here. So he does go for the rocks. That's, it sucks, but that's the name of the game. So we have our Punk Rock activated, and we have our Pixelate activated. And I'm actually going to go into Eldegoss here as he roars us out again. So I'm just, I mean, honestly, I'm okay with Roar, because what that does for us is that potentially activates all of our abilities. So, I'm going to go to Gardevoir here. And I'm going to go to Drampa to what could be a Shadow Punch. He could just double out. It is a Shadow Punch, and we are immune to that. And as you can see, Gardevoir is back at full health because of that ability, the Regenerator ability. So, I'm actually going to Ice Beam here. As he goes for the Earthquake, that puts us to +1 special attack, and we will be able to get rid of Golurk. So far he has activated either Bulletproof, Soundproof, Overcoat, and then probably what I assume is Iron Fist. I guess it could be No Guard, but I don't see... I mean, Gunk Shot potentially could be, and Rock Slide. I guess those two could be boosted by the No Guard. Draco Meteor as well. I think Toxtricity is actually the play here as they Volt Switch. And again, we'll get some of this health back. We'll get a third of 33% back. So we'll be back at 87%. Alright, so Darmanitan is a huge problem. And the question is, who do I want to go down? And the answer is Eldegoss, because Eldegoss does absolutely nothing for us. As he does go for the Zen Headbutt, actually. So I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder here. I wonder if he's choiced into that. Colossal comes in. So we do see that. I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin. And it does look like he's Scarf. So I'm just going to Giga Drain. Okay, he tricks us with the Choice Scarf. That, I mean, honestly, that's fine. Like, that's totally okay with me. I'm okay with just whittling this down. As he does have Fire Fang. But we do have Como here. Which we can just hit a Stealth Rock. We did see Zen Headbutt already. That's okay, though. That is fine with me. Although now, this is quite the predicament. I think I let Sylveon take the Zen Headbutt, which it does surprisingly well. We'll go for the Hyper Voice here, which should take him out, despite being resisted, and our Sylveon survives. So that's why Fire Fang kind of sucks. I feel like Fire Punch, even, would be so much better for him. So I'm gonna Clangorious Soul here, because I think we could just win, honestly. I'm not too certain what he could hit us with. And Clangorious Soul will put us into range of that Berserk, so we'll actually be at +2. It'd be awesome if he's... Okay, he woke up. As he does Rapid Spin. That is totally okay. I'm gonna go for the Clang Scales here. Oh my god, he survived. Wow. That should not... Yeah, that shouldn't kill. I'm just gonna hit the Boomburst here. I think... No, is this Sucker Punch? I think regardless... yeah, I think we just... Oh, he's sashed. Okay. Well, unfortunately, he is sashed, but I can just go for a Psychic here. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice. And we are bulletproof, so we can't be Focus Blasted, which is amazing. And... Okay, I don't think he's Scarf. I think he's just super invested. But we are going to go for this Boomburst here. And probably take him out. Probably do a crap ton of damage here. Alright, we're going to set the timer on. And I'm going to add a game. The Berserk Boombursters are here. I'm going to pray that I think Cloyster should be banned in this meta, but you know, it's completely fine. Tomorrow I think I might use a Cloyster team. So we have Togekiss, we have Serena, Torkoal, Arcanine, Celebi, Hydreigon. So they're all going to be able to set up the sun. They're all going to have Serene Grace, which sucks. Queenly Majesty, we don't have any priority on this team, so that's completely fine with us. And the Boomburst just one-shotted. Okay. And then he's going to have either Intimidate or Flash Fire. Could see either one. Probably Intimidate, though. Actually, probably Flash Fire, because he does have 2 grass types. Natural Cure and Levitate. So, kind of annoying team. Queenly Majesty is actually super popular right now. Oh, that's a good lead. It's a fantastic lead. We'll just Volt Switch. He would be kind of crazy if he stayed in. He just goes for the Air Slash, trying to flinch us out. He unfortunately does not. Or he fortunately does not. Unfortunately for him, he does not. We're going to get our Sylveon out here, which will force out Torkoal, yep. And we can go into our Drampa, or we could go into Komao. We have options. I'm going to go into Drampa. As he Shell Smashes, I'm going to Draco Meteor. I'm going to 100% Draco Meteor here. And honestly, Eldegoss kind of sucks in this matchup, so I'm going to go on to Eldegoss and sack it off. As he does go for the Solar Beam, actually. That is really interesting. I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin in case we somehow outspeed. Fortunately, we have Gardevoir here that can... Actually, he could Trick Room. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to Trick Room. Which will allow us to set up our Berserk and hit a Psychic. And the reason why I did that is because we do have threats like this Serena. So I could hold on to Gardevoir. But I think I'm just gonna go for the damage here. I'm gonna go for the Stab, Pixelate, Punk Rock, Hyper Voice, and he tries to substitute. As Arcanine now comes out, I'm gonna go for the Psychic. Ooh, that's so much damage. As the Iron Head comes out. And I think I'm gonna go for the Klangorius Soul here. As he does Iron Head again, and that is totally okay with me. How much did Iron Head do? 23. Go for the Boomburst. We'll go for the Boomburst. Ooh, that was not the play. Took out Hydreigon. And he forfeited. So you can see how this team is so popular. Like that, those Boombursts and the Hyper Voices from everything, like just absolutely wreck things. And we still haven't come up against a Cloyster, which is super awesome. So we have Mr. Mime, Dragapult, which is usually Infiltrator, Queenly Majesty again, Serena, probably, I'm going to say Moxie, Gyarados, Adaptability, Crawdaunt, and the Defiant Bisharp. I wonder what this Pokemon is running. I'm actually going to lead Eldegoss this time. Interesting. I would assume U-Turn's coming out here. So we're going to get a Punk Rock. Okay, so he just straight up and knocks off, which I'm actually kind of cool with, honestly. Like, I love our choice specs, but that does give us a little bit of... Well, no. Actually, nah, I would take that back. Hyper Voice absolutely wrecked his crap. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice here. Yeah, I don't want to Dragon Dance. We know we outspeed, usually, these Pokemon. I'm going to go for Hyper Voice. Oh, he crit. Oh my god. That is okay. I probably shouldn't have thrown that away, honestly. Could go out into Drampa. I actually think Eldegoss is a decent play. I'm gonna go for the Wide Lens Sleep Powder here. I'm hoping he just does not go out into Serena. But if he does, we can just Hyper Voice. Okay, Gyarados comes out. Please hit. Awesome. And that allows us to go out into Toxtricity, where we can Boom Burst away. Oh, actually, no, we can't. We can, however, go out into Gardevoir. I actually don't. Okay. Okay, perfect. He has not used a Room of Sleep, so I'm going to Trick Room. And I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice here. Please stay asleep. Yes. So Serena comes out, and I'm going to hold on as Mr. Mime comes out now. I wonder if Sludge Wave kills. Either way, we're going into Eldegoss. We're gonna go for the Sleep Powder as he Dragon Darts. I am going to go for the Trick Room here. As he does Steel Wing. And we're gonna go for the Hyper Voice. Oh, he has Sucker Punch. Ooh. Ew. Trying to think here. Let's go to Drampa. Because this is going to hurt a lot of things. Get the Hyper Voice off onto Serena. We'll get another Hyper Voice off onto Sarina. And we just... I think on Bisharp we need to Clankoise. I mean, again, I'm just gonna Hyper Voice. I see Healing Wishes. That's fine with me. So this is now a problem. Yeah, we just lose to this thing. Unless for some reason he's not, you know. Oh, I forgot to say GG, that's fine. So, I should have just knocked out, Dragon Pole with Hyper Voice from Gardevoir. I was forgetting about Sucker Punch. I had already seen it was physical. Actually, I had not seen it was physical at that point when I hit Trick Room. But, oh no, I did. I think I did. So that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake on my part. But we're gonna lead Toxtricity. I'm assuming it's Iron Barbs, but we're gonna just double here into Sylveon. Yeah, because that's the most important thing, right? To get the Punk Rock and to get the Hyper Voice up. As he does Fake Out, but we'll go into Eldegoss on either the Iron Head or the switch into Mudsdale. He Poison Jabs for some reason. But you know what? That's completely okay. He does get the poison, of course, because why wouldn't he? But we have activated pretty much every ability now. I'm gonna Ice Beam. We actually outspeed him. That's kind of funny. And I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice on this turn. As he does go out into Frostmoth. And I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower on what I assume is gonna be a Quiver Dance. It is a Quiver Dance. And we get the Burn, which is fantastic. He does kick a Train, that's not gonna do much for him. And we get our Hyper Voice off. So Drampa's doing work, baby! Drampa! Okay, so this is... I think we go Eldegoss. As he Drain Punches, I'm gonna Sleep Powder on the off chance we outspeed him. Okay, which we actually do. And I'm gonna go for the Rapid Spin. Onto the Grimmsnarl. And we're gonna go for the Hyper Voice here. I'm just gonna try to get damage off. Okay, so he does go for Reflect, actually, which helps us. And we'll go for another one of those, and I hope he just attacks now. And then we'll go into Toxtricity. Well, yeah, I don't really want to take an attack. Actually, you know what? We'll go into Toxtricity hard. Yeah. And we'll go for the Boomburst here. As he starts to Cosmic Power. Wait, what's a Sleep? Okay. We're about to get swept by this Cosmic Power. I'm gonna Calm Mind, though. I'm going to Calm Mind again. He has one more turn of Light Screen. We're gonna go for the Hyper Voice, which activates our Berserk. And on this turn, we do... Okay, so now my play is to Trick Room. And go for the Hyper Voice here, which does 21%. And we'll go for the Boomburst, which is 21%. And we'll go for the Hyper Voice here. Oh wow, we survived. That's kind of wild. We'll go for the Draco, because that's a little bit stronger. We're gonna lose. We'll do one more battle. So 2-2. This team, like, it's fun, but there's just Pokemon that, like, you know, we're super susceptible to set up. We're 6 special attackers, but he also had stamina there. So he has a Defiant, Moxie, huge powers band. So probably cheap pouch, Gluttony, Sticky Hold. I'm gonna assume it's Sticky Hold so he doesn't lose his berries. Wow, super fun. Super fun. I'm gonna leave Gardevoir because that might not have been the play. We'll go Toxtricity. I could have just led Toxtricity there. It would have been totally fine. Yes, we are probably going to eat an EQ here, so I'm gonna go out into Eldegoss. So he actually just waterfalls. I'm gonna Sleep Powder. He bounces. And a Sleep Powder. And again, we do have Gardevoir, so we can just Trick Room here. Just don't flinch us, please. Okay, Pug. Do I need Gardevoir anymore? Yeah, we unfortunately... can't really take a hit with anything else, so we'll go for the Hyper Voice. And Sylveon hasn't hit the field, so that wasn't boosted. But we will go for the Volt Switch. Could... Specs Boomburst probably kills. I'm gonna go for it, yeah. Because... I definitely don't want to take... I didn't want this to come in for free. So we see the Earth Power. I'm gonna go for the sub here, as he does clear Smog, and that's okay. I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind. Clear Smog does not break the sub, and after one Calm Mind, it's gonna take 2 more Clear Smogs. So. Sub again. One more time. And go for the Hyper Voice now. And this is Punk Rock boosted now. So he is in a very, very difficult situation here. There's not a whole lot he can do. Something's going down here. So he probably he does activate his cheat pouch. He's an Iron Head. Probably. Do I still need you? No, with a Hyper Voice. Okay. I'm gonna go out into Komo-o now. And go for the Clangorous Soul? No, I'm Boombursting. Because he's Salicberry. Oh no. Should've gone for Clangorous Soul. Oh, we just lose. No. I think we just lose anyway. I don't really envision us not losing at this point. Oh, we lived. Yo. Drampa coming through. Drampa's the MVP of this team. This team is not the, like, so there's just some super fun, like, meta teams, but this team is just fun. It's just straight up fun. Alright, we're gonna Hyper Voice. Actually, it's probably better for us to get some health. As he does Thunder Punch. I'm just gonna switch back and forth so we can get some health. Back onto this Drampa. Mega Kick. I need Thunder Punch. As he continues to miss his Mega Kick. Okay, I'm gonna Boomburst now. No, I might as well get back up to full. Oh, lordy, that did so much damage. Okay, wait, I can't. Okay, I have to just Dragon Ball. I just have to Draco. Oh, that's fun. I kind of wanted you to kill me. Alright, we'll Draco one more time. See if it's a cycle. Yeah. This is annoying. How much does Boomburst do? Your choice specs. I think from this range we might be able to take him out. Yeah, we do. Well, we're definitely dying to an earthquake. So, yeah, I think that's it. Alright, well, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. I am going to get out of here. Remember, a video from Big Time keeps your life sublime. So until next time, bye, guys.